Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this is Makeup with Miss Jo and I am Heather Jo. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Beauty and the Beast collection by Lorac. So I picked up the cheek palette. I picked up the lipsticks. I picked up the lip glosses. And the eyeshadow palette. So today I'm just going to be doing swatches, telling you what I think as far as quality goes. Is it worth it? Is it not? And if you're a makeup collector, I've already looked at the eyeshadow palette. It's a yes. It's absolutely gorgeous. So first thing, just the packaging alone. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of a raised imprint, and when you open it up, I do want to be careful with the packaging because I don't want to wreck it. This is what's inside. So, tale as old as time. It's a magnetic closure on the side, just as if it were a true book. You've got the title and who it's by, so Lorac. Then on the back, you've got the title again, Lorac, and then the info right there. When you open it up, you've got a mirror on this side, and then on this side, you've got your shadows and your brush. So I'm basically just going to go through and I'm going to swatch each row. It'll be a finger swatch and I'll tell you the colors that I'm swatching. So the first one up is called Dream It. Very soft. It's kind of like a shimmery white or gold, and that is the first one, Dream It. Shade number 2 is Timekeeper, and it's kind of a pretty metallic gray. Kind of has like some, I don't know, like maybe like brown or greenish undertone. The next one up is Our Guest. Yes. And it is gray, and it's a matte.
I want to see. No, the things on your fingers.
This one is coming across a little bit patchy, but that could just be on a finger swatch. The last one in row 1 is Impress, and it's just kind of a darker purple shade. So you've got Dream It, Timekeeper, Our Guest, and Impress. And that's your row 1. Alright, I am going to wipe off my fingers. So row 2 starts off with this gorgeous blue. It's called Beast Mode. I hope it's as pretty as it is in the pan. So that's that. And that is Beast Mode. That's really pretty. Looks really pigmented. Doesn't appear to be super patchy, at least not on the swatch. Next one up is Enchanting, and it's just kind of like a metallic, kind of gold-ish, but it definitely does have like a pink hue or a pink undertone to it. I don't know if that's like coming across or not in the light. The next one up is Swept Up. This one has like really pretty like glitter flecks in it. So that's kind of this like dark black. And I don't know if you can see that on camera, but Super, super pretty. Look Beyond is a matte, just like a matte like tan. So these are row 2 and this is row 1. All right, on to row 3, and this is your row 3 right here. The first one up is My Castle, and it's a pretty like gold metallic shade. So it kind of comes off like a copper toned. The next one up is Chip In, and it's a really, really soft kind of pink, like matte. The next one is Romance, and this is just like a dark kind of burgundy. Look at that one. It kind of is a little bit patchy, but that could just be the swatch. And last is Spellbreaker, and this is kind of like a brown, and it has like glitter flecks in there, and it'll be this shade right here. So your row 3 are these. All right, we are on to the last row, which is this one. First one up is Inner Beauty, and this is just kind of a really pretty soft, kind of like lilac color. Then you have Tea Time. This is going to be a metallic, just kind of like silvery, has a little bit of like a nude kind of like undertone. The next is Tick Tock, and that's kind of a little bit of a darker mauve. And last is Real You, and this is a sparkly pink. So this is your last row. So overall, each one seemed pretty soft. The only ones that were patchy were, at least on the swatches, were some of these darker mattes. But I don't know how that's going to translate on the eye. I do plan to do a tutorial, so it may be completely fine. I don't have it. Clearly the game is on. I don't have any toner or primer down, so it's just finger swatches, no brush swatches, nothing like that. So it could perform better once you have all of the other things that you would normally do in place. But this is gorgeous. I believe this by itself was in the area of like 50 bucks. I just bought it all together, so I don't know offhand. So next up we are going to do the cheek palette, and the packaging again, love it. And this is what this one looks like, and so it's just a gold, and it's just kind of raised up. When you open it, it does have that plastic piece, but they have roses imprinted, so you can kind of see. And it was over the shadows like that, or the cheek palette like that. So I thought that was super cute. I like that little touch that they did. And then they do have the mirror on this side, and it's got some leaves, and it says she was fearless. So we've got blushes, and I'm going to assume this is a highlighter. Yeah, so that's the highlighter, Fearless. Alright, so these are super soft. This is the first one, and it's See Beyond. I really like that. That one is Enchanted, and it's just a soft pink. This last one is Rose. Yes. And this is
after
the highlight.
If that's your last one.
Baby, I'm almost done.
After this one can go.
Alright, so you've got 3 blushes and a highlighter, and these are them. So the first one is See Beyond, then Enchanted, then you've got Rose, and then you've got the Fearless highlighter. Those were all super smooth, super creamy. So far, so good. And again, the packaging, I think they really outdid themselves. It's all very gorgeous. It's well done, well thought out. And next up, we've got the lipsticks. All right, so these are the lipsticks, and okay, so in this packaging, you can see it has roses on it. The first one is called True Beauty, and it's just a really pretty soft mauve pink. So that is the first lipstick right there. It smells good too. The next one is going to be Red Rose. So you can kind of see the color there. That's gorgeous. And on the lipstick barrel, it says Beauty and the Beast, and on the other side, it says Lorac. This is definitely like a blue undertoned red.
With the Beauty and the Beast.
Still love it. The next one is going to be Believe, and it's spelled like Belle and then Eve. And this one is a little bit darker of a mauve, like more purpley. Super pretty. The next one up is Tres Chic or Trace Chic. And this is going to be a brown. I feel like the browns don't really look that good on me, and that is a pretty true brown. I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't sit right on my skin tone. And last but not least, we've got Savoir Faire. I think it's supposed to be like French. Okay. And this is just kind of like a really pretty soft brown. Like, it's pink, pinky brown, which this I think will look good on me. The only shade in here that I think I'm going to run into an issue with is this brown one. Other than that, they all feel really creamy. They all are gorgeous and amazing. And the back of this packaging looks like this. So you can see they have the rose and then the name and then the color, so you have an idea of what it's like inside. And then next up we've got the lip gloss set. Now these are all the same colors as the lipsticks, which I didn't know when I ordered it. So first one up is True Beauty. And here it says Beauty and the Beast. On the opposite side it says Lorac. Doe foot applicator, and I'm just going to test it out. Now, I did do some lip swatches for a previous video, so my lips are a little bit stained. So it's not sticky. It's kind of tingly, which I don't mind. Kind of like minty feeling, kind of like that. And this just adds pretty much just like a pink sheen. I think it'll be interesting to see the lipstick and the gloss kind of work together and they do something like that. So here you have Red Rose. And I'm just going to swatch the gloss just directly above. This does feel sticky on my hand, but but it doesn't mean that it is on my lip. So that's the gloss. It's just really like a sheer coat of red. Next one up will be Believe, or Believe, I guess, still be correct. And that was the last one I did. Again, it does kind of feel sticky. Smells good though on the hand, but it doesn't feel that way on my lips. And so this one is Believe, or Believe. I'm curious to know if it leaves actual color on your lip or not, so I'm probably going to take off this pink and see what happens. This is Tres Chic, and that was that brown. I feel like I'm not a fan of this color. I don't think I like the brown. I mean, I get it because Beast is brown, but I don't know. It's just not for me. Alright, so last but not least is Savoir Faire. I'm probably not saying that correctly at all whatsoever, but I'm giving it my best, y'all. And that'll be the one right there in the center, the very small swatch. I guess I could do a little bit more up here. So that is the overall collection. I have to say that I really like the Lorac blushes. I recently got the Pirates of the Caribbean set, and I got the blush set. And I have to say that's like my favorite thing out of that set. I haven't swatched or done anything with the shadows yet, but the blushes I have been using on the daily. I really like them. So I'm going to test out the boldest color just to see if what this does to my lips, how it looks. So let us find out. The color appears way scary in the package, like, oh snap, I don't want to put on hella red lipstick. But that's not how this translates at all. This is, I feel like you could wear this every day. It's not sticky. It still is the minty tingly feeling, which, like I said before, I don't mind. I'm actually just gonna put a little bit of this. And I feel like it's even kind of a little bit more pink than red, but that's the combo together. And I don't feel like this is like bam, right at you, like whoa, she's got red lips. I think it's pretty soft, like pretty mellow. I feel like anybody could wear either of these reds. But overall, I feel like the collection is definitely worth the money, especially if you're a collector of makeup. I know that Storybook Cosmetics has a similar design where their palettes are like this as well. They released one that's like a Harry Potter, but not Harry Potter eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I definitely think that, like I said, if you're a collector or you really love Beauty and the Beast, then I definitely think the minimum eyeshadow palette. The thing that I say, if you buy one thing from the palette, what would it be? The blush. For me, I really do like the Lorac blushes. I feel like they lasted a long time. They set really well on the cheek. I feel like you do have to use it a little bit more than normal to kind of like set it apart from like every day. That's my personal feeling, but I really like blush. Blush is like my thing. So I would say that you could do either or on the lip gloss or the lipstick. They're all the exact same color, so I don't feel like you need both. But if you're going to do one or the other, I say go with the lipstick, because I think you're going to get more of a color payoff from the lipstick versus these glosses. These glosses are beautiful. The packaging is amazing, don't get me wrong, but you're not really getting color, you're getting just a very, very sheer tint. That's it. So if you feel like, no, I want to get something, again, lipsticks, yes, blush, yes, and the palette if you're a collector. I really like the palette and I'm hoping that it performs well on the eye. I will be posting a tutorial using it and using all of these products. So keep an eye out for that. If you got the palette, tell me how you like it, or if you got the entire collection, tell me your thoughts. What's your favorite part? And I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers so we can do a giveaway. And don't forget to click the bell so you'll get notified when I post new videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.